Warning, this article contains spoilers from Season 1 of The End of the Fucking World. Will there be another season of The End of the Fucking World? Channel 4 exclusively told Express.co.uk that no decision had yet been made on the second season. The End of the Fucking World has received much critical acclaim and has proved to be a huge success, which could prompt the British broadcaster and Netflix to renew it. On top of that, the show has now been nominated for Best Drama Series as this year's TV BAFTA''S. However, it will be facing tough competition from Line of Duty, Peaky Blinders and The Crown. Comic book author Charles Forsman spoke about a potential Season 2, saying, "I mean, yes and no. I like the story as is. I think it's really perfect the way they did it." He continued in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk. "But of course I understand that last scene and everyone screaming no. And wanting to know what happens and what lies in the future for those kids. As a fan of it, Charlie Covell, who wrote the show, I was just blown away with what she did." Forsman added, "A part of me would love to see what she comes up with and keep it going." Actor Alex Lothar, who portrays James, has spoken about the possibility, saying, "Well, we don't know. It was based on a comic book series by Charles Forsman and the comics and were our episodes. And it would give writer Charlie Covell a chance to explore something from her imagination. I would be very excited about that, because I think she's brilliant. So we'll see, basically," he added. NME reported. The End of the Fucking World cast creator of the show John Entwistle said in a recent interview that he'd been getting thousands of messages from fans asking about a follow-up. He explained, "So we're looking at what the people who love the show are saying to see how we can unpack that and how we could continue the tone of the show. Because I think that is so crucial. Without the comic as a backbone, we've essentially finished Chuck's story. How do we execute the world at the end of the fucking world and still keep it fresh and exciting?" Entwistle added to entertainment site Thrillist, "For me, it's about James and Alyssa, and I think that's what people have connected with. I think a Season 2 would have to involve James and Alyssa somehow. I just love the world of them out there on the road, doing something in a weird world. So for me, any story that we expand keeps them out there somewhere." The End of the Fucking World explained. Entwistle previously told Entertainment Weekly, "I guess I kind of want to know what happens as well. Right? Just as much as anybody else does. If there's a continuing story there, then we'll carry it on, and I think that the characters, James and Alyssa, are just so amazing that it'd be very interesting to see if or what happens next." He added, "So I guess it's kind of open, and it's not necessarily up to me, either." Jessica Barden, who plays Alyssa in the show, told W Magazine about a possible follow-up, "The show is a dream job, so I would love to do it again. But I'm just the actress, so I read scripts, show up somewhere, and do what I'm told. It's other people's decisions. I am just the lowly actress, reflecting on where the story could go." Barden said, "Maybe Alyssa and James could go on another road trip and find drag queens, and then RuPaul could be in the show. That would be amazing. I'd love that." The End of the Fucking World locations show is based on the 2013 graphic novel of the same name by Charles Forsman. Writer Charlie Covell adapted TOWIE for the small screen. Channel 4 first aired its dark comedy series back on October 24, 2017, and it's developed a following after it hit Netflix in the new year. In fact, viewers have given it a 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The End of the Fucking World, follows the self-confessed psychopath James, played by Alex Lothar, and fellow troubled teen Alyssa, Jessica Barden, who end up running away and embarking on a hilarious road trip. Forsman also spoke about his thoughts on a possible Season 2. "I don't have any plans for doing a sequel to the book, and as for the show, I don't know, that's still up in the air. I don't know anything more than you do about that. The end of the fuck ing world review. When will fucking World Season 2 be released on Netflix? Season 1 was shot in April last year before airing later in the autumn. Going by this time scale, if Season 2 got the go-ahead, the earliest it would be broadcast could be October 2018. Most likely it would then hit Netflix in early 2019 unless the streaming giant makes a new deal with Channel 4. It would be bad news for fans of the show who've binge-watched the entire 8-episode season on Netflix, as they'll have to wait for longer than British viewers. If fans can't wait until then, there's also a film version called TOWIE, which sees Craig Roberts plays James while Barden again portrays Alyssa. How to watch the end of the fuck ing world online. Will star in the end of the fucking world Season 2? The show is likely to see Alex Lothar and Jessica Barden reprise their roles as James and Alyssa respectively. It seems likely that Steve Oram will be back as James' father Phil, as well as Christine Bottomless as Alyssa's mother Gwen. While Naveen Chowdhury could return as Alyssa's abusive stepfather Tony. Depending on where the story goes. Game of Thrones actress Gemma Whelan may be reprising her part at DC Eunice Noon. Also, BAFTA winner Wunmi Mosaku could be returning as her partner DC Terry Dergo. Season 2 is likely to see the central leads going on further adventures and encountering more new characters. What will happen in the end of the fucking world? The plot details of the second season of TOWIE are not yet known, but it would make sense for the program makers to collaborate with writer Forsman. Forsman has written a number of other novels such as I Am Not Okay with This and Slasher. The last scene saw James fleeing from the police and a gunshot ringing out as the screen cut to black, which leaves the show open to lots of possibilities. However, if Season 2 did happen, James and Alyssa would be likely to embark on another weird and wonderful road trip. The end of the fucking world Season 1 is available to watch on Netflix now.